right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to all Salakia, Salakia. Throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and honesty, charity, sound doctrine, and truth, man. And shalom to the Akwatim and the children that believe on the true names of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Alright, my name is Mark Allah, Bangab, and Yasha. I'm at the Watchman Philadelphia camp. And this is part 2 of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. Alright, and I left off at verse 22. Okay, so let's get it. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 22. And this is all prophecy, man, because these are things that's coming to this place. Alright? And not just this place, other places around the earth. But this place is going to get it the worst, man. Alright? It says, whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind. This is the interpretation. This is the interpretation. It says, he that shall endure the pearl, and that time him kept Salakia, time hath kept himself. They that be fallen in danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. So yeah, so those that have fallen, you know, those are the ones that got put to death. Because like it says, you're going to have martyrs for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. But the ones that are left behind, they're gonna catch a lot of hell, you know. Even the ones that they get taken. But that's why it says, I'm gonna read that again. It says, he that shall endure the pearl, in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works, and Salakia have works in faith toward the Almighty. Verse 24. Know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead, man. So like I say, you're going to have martyrs, man. So the ones that are left behind, guess what? They're going to be the ones that still on this earth and see all this destruction while they sitting here, and they're going to look up and see the chariots come, you know, to deliver them, man. And that's going to be a beautiful day, man, a beautiful time. That's something that's going to be talked about in Yasharala for existence, man. All right? That's going to be something that's talked about in Yasharala for existence, man. All right, verse 25, it says, this is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea. Talking about Yahweh Shai. The same is he whom the Most High, the highest, hath kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. So yeah, that's going to be, out of white boy saying, awesome. You know, that's going to be awesome, man. For you to be here and knowing how long you've been here and seeing the things that you've seen right here in Babylon, and then Yahweh Shai comes back to deliver you, and he giving you orders, man. That's gonna be your pa, man. Beautiful, man. It's gonna be nothing like it. That's why the scripture says it's not gonna be a day ever like that, man, in history. You know, verse 27 says, and whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came a blast, Salakia, there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that The rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, man. So who is he going to deliver? He's going to be delivering his elect, man. All right. It says, and he shall come. Now this is basically talking about the day of the Lord, man. Because at the same time, it's going to be great and it's going to be terrible. Because it's going to be great for the elect and it's going to be terrible for the 2/3 of our people and terrible for the rest of you nations, man. Because the ones of y'all well, America, y'all, all you Edomites in America are going to die. But the ones that's throughout the around the earth, man, y'all going to be getting gathered up and taken right into slavery, man. So it's going to be terrible for y'all, and y'all know that. That's why you look at that movie Avatar, and look at that, man. That's a spiritual movie, man. You know, because at the end, what was they doing? They was rounding up the Edomites, and basically they was shipping them off. You know, but our people, they going to round them up and put their ass right into slavery. All right. Verse 30 says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, a city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So that right there, man, is saying a whole lot, man. You know, because that's basically telling you that all hell is going to be broke loose throughout the whole earth. That's talking about race wars. That's talking about countries going against each other. And now I want to talk about one realm against each other, because you're going to have the spiritual realm, which that's going to be Yahweh Shema Shai and the heavenly angels coming back to destroy this place. And you're going to have this regular realm going at it with them, man. Going back to the war in heaven, man. All right? Going back to the war in heaven, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, man. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7 to back that up. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So, yo, all these things are going to happen, man. And, yo, in Matthew 24 and 7, that's Yahweh Shai speaking. Speaking of his return, man. All right? Man, let's jump down to, see, 21, I believe. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 13. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, nor shalaket, to this time, no, nor ever shall be, man. And I believe I said that a little earlier, man. You know? So, yo, man, it's about to go down, man. All right? And I hope you brothers, man, you better stay, how they say, prayed up. Constantly, man, you know, praise his name, man. Praise his heavenly name. All right? And basically what happening right now, let's go to Isaiah chapter 47 verse 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? So he's saying he's not going to meet you as a man. So that's the realm, the spiritual realm against realm, man. All right? Verse 32 says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, And the sign shall happen, which I shewed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest, as a man ascending. Now let me read this again. This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah. Man, I keep getting these. Salaki, I can. Salaki. It says thy nakedness, Salaki, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 47 and 3. It says thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? So when Yahweh Shem Yahshua comes back, he's not meeting you as a man when Yahweh Shah comes back, man. All right? I'm going to read that verse again. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 32. It says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen which I shewed thee before. And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. All right, so when he first time he came as a man. When he come back, and he was humble. So when he come back, that's why I say he's going to take vengeance, man. And our shame shall be uncovered. So everything in America, basically all the shame of America and the thing that all these rappers is doing, these basketball players, these actors, these boxers, you know, anybody that's affiliated with Esau, you know, their shame is being uncovered, man. You know, verse 33 says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another. So yeah, so when they see those chariots up there, man, that you're gonna have World War III popping off and all that shit. So once they see them chariots, they're gonna be like, whoa, why is we fighting each other? Yeah, we gotta fight against that. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahshua gonna put the spirit on them to do that, and they're gonna be scared to death. But that's their pride, man. So Yahweh Shah want to demolish them dudes, man. You know? Like matter of fact, it was an old lyric from the Locks. I think it was Sheik Luke said, he said, me versus you, like a cat versus a pit bull. You know? And that's going that's going to be Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. That's going to be Yahweh Shah and the heavenly angels, you know, coming back to destroy these fucking other nations, man. You know? Verse 34 says, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. So what's that, man? That goes back to Revelations, man. You know, the 12th verse, man. The war in the heaven. They're going to make war with the Lamb, man. You know? So that's all the nations going to come at Yahweh Shah, man. Verse 35 says, but he shall stand upon the top of the Mount Sion, and Sion shall come and shall be shewed to all men, being prepared and builded like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands, man. So they're going to be on chariots, man. It says in this, because, Esau going to try to use their carnal weapons, man. But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. All right? Our technology, where we come from, where we were created from, all right, is not this technology that man has, man. That's why Yahweh Shah said, you know, I'm not of this world, man. We not of this world, man. And Esau knows that. All right, verse 37 says, and this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. So who's the one making all these inventions right now, man? Esau, the so-called white man. All right? They got their little guns, but guess what? That's all they blessing, man. Let's read that again. Verse 37 says, and this my son shall rebuke. So it's coming to correct the wicked inventions of those nations which for their wicked life are falling into the tempest, man. So their whole life they've been making these inventions. Why? Because they want to destroy shit. Esau is known as the waster, man. You know? But Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to bring all that to an end. Abruptly, man. What the scriptures say for the vision, I believe it's Habakkuk. It said the vision is set for an appointed time. It shall not tarry. It shall speak and not lie, roughly paraphrasing it. You know? And this is a vision right here, man. All right? Verse 38 says, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they yo, Salakia, man. Y'all Bashim outside is vicious, man. And righteous, man. You know? It says, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire, man. God damn. Verse 39 says, and whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner out of their own land in the time of Hosea, the king whom Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and some came they into another land. So you can go to Deuteronomy chapter 20 and 68, man. All right, it says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. All right? So them 10 tribes, man, they came over here to the Americas, man. And Salaki, that's not Deuteronomy 28:68. All right? But they came over here to the Americas, man. Why? So they could practice their laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That Yahweh Bashim outside gave them. All right? Verse 42 says that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river, for the Most High then shewed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. So the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, looked out for them till they got over here. It says, for through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Ar-Sharith. All right, so now that's letting you know. And now if you look up the transatlantic slave trade, and coming from the western coast of Africa to get over here to America, look how long it took them. And it's telling you right here in the scriptures, man. So when Cristobal Colon came over here, he knew exactly what he was doing, man. And back then they said that the earth was flat. The same shit them niggas doing right now. The earth is not fucking flat, man. And if you don't like my language, don't watch my goddamn channel, man. All right? But the earth, the niggas back then was saying the earth was flat and all over there. But Cristobal Colon, who you call Christopher Columbus, knew the earth wasn't flat. And he used the book of Ezra to get over here, and he used the Hebrew-speaking navigator because he knew who he's coming over here for. Them 10 tribes, man. All right? Verse 46 says, then dwelt they there until the latter time, which is right now, and we still dwelling here. All right. And now, when they shall begin to come, the highest shall stay the Salakia. The highest shall stay the springs of the stream again, that they might go through. Therefore sawest thou the multitude with peace. But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within my borders. So yeah, that's the elect, man. All right, even the ones, even some of the elect are going to have to see death, man. You know. It says, now when he destroyeth the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain. All right, so what's the scripture say? It says, for the elect's sake, he going to shorten the days. Because if he don't do that, it said, then won't no flesh remain. You know why? Because Esau, man, listen, this is prophecy, man. Because Esau has a whole bunch of ways to try to kill off everybody, man. You know? But the only reason why Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to shorten those days is for the elect's sake, man. Which ties right into what we're reading right here in 2nd Ezra 13 and 49. All right? Verse 50 says, and then shall he shew them great wonders. Then said I, O Yahweh Bashim Shah, that bearest rule, shew me this. Wherefore have I seen the man coming up from the midst of the sea? And he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon earth see my son, or those that be with him, but in the daytime, man. So yeah, man. So we don't know who the elect are right now. All you can do is basically assume. You know, basically assume, man, and hope. All right, because it says no man. I'm gonna read that again, man. It says, and he said unto me, because Ezra was asking him, because if you knew that you was the elect right now, man, you want to be going out doing the work. Why? Because you would know that you were the elect, so you'd be like, man, I'm gonna fall back and chill and wait till Yahweh Shah come back to deliver me, and we gonna get busy. You know. So that's why that's how beautiful Yahweh Bashim Shah is, man. You know? Because things are a secret and a mystery. And yo, some things get revealed to you, but when those things get revealed to you, guess what? You keep it to yourself, man. You don't got to go out there broadcasting shit. Some things are supposed to be kept to yourself, and that's between you and Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. The same way when you fast and all that, that's between you and Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Not to prove yourself the man. All right? Verse 52 says, and he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea. So, yo, you don't even know what's in the bottom of the sea, man. You don't even know that. You don't know what's in the bottom of the sea. Why? Because you haven't been there. And Esau, that's how powerful Esau is, man. You know? Because this dude, he wants to go to the bottom of the... Well, he can't even get to the bottom of the sea, you know? And a lot of places on earth he hasn't discovered. But all of a sudden, this asshole wants to try to go out of space. Try to talk about Mars and all that shit, man. Are you kidding me, man? That's pride, man. Verse 53 says, This is the interpretation of the dream which thou sawest, and whereby thou only art here lightened. For thou hast forsaken thine own way, and applied thy diligence into my law, and sought it, man. So what the hopeful elect are doing right now, just what that scripture said, for thou hast forsaken thy own way, and applied thy diligence into my law, and sought it, man. Because we forsaken our own way. Because if it was up to us, we wouldn't go out on the highways and byways, man, and teach. You know? I'm not saying that I'm the elect. Lord's will, I'll be one of those men. You know? But if it was up to a man, man wanted to go out there and teach his word. Look at Jonah, man. He ran. You know? Verse 55 says, Thy life hast thou ordained in wisdom, Salakia, thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom, and hast called understanding thy mother, and therefore have I shewed thee the treasure of the highest. After other 3 days I will speak, Salakia, I will speak other things unto thee, and declare unto thee mighty and wondrous things. Then went I forth into the field, giving praise and thanks greatly unto the Most High, because of his wonders which he did in time, and because he governeth the same and Salakia, and because he governeth the same in such things as fall in their season. And there I sat 3 days, man. So yeah, it says governance things to do in their season, man. You know, that's why it says no man knows the time or the hour, man. When Yahweh Shah gonna come back, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, man. No man knows that, man. You know, and everything it says in their season, man. So that's like I say, man. If your woman is having a baby, you can't rush that, man. It takes time. You know that it's coming. You know that it's coming, so you just got to prepare for that, man. To the best of your ability, the best way you know how, man. The same way, you know, you hear these scriptures coming out, so you know destruction is coming, and the scriptures is telling you how to prepare for it. So what you supposed to do? Prepare for it the best way you know how, to the best of your ability, man. And don't bullshit with it. All right? And with that, man, that was 2nd Edras chapter 13, you know, the breakdown for that, you know. And with that, man, I hope brothers and sisters were, you know, edified. I hope it made sense, man. I pray that it made sense, and Lord's will, this goes out to who need to hear it, man. All right? And with that, I'm going to say, call Halam Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Call Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And Shalom, Yasharala. To the next lesson. Shalom.